Today, we're going to dive into what looks like a whole new blueprint for success in the insurance industry, brought to us by UniTrust Financial Group. So, if you're looking for a fresh, remote-first way to do things that totally skips the old-school grind, you're going to want to pay close attention.
This question really hits home for so many people in sales. Are you just tired of that daily grind, the endless dialing, the rejection, all while just hoping there's a better, smarter way to build a business? Well, that's the exact problem UniTrust set out to fix.
So what's the answer? It's what they call a smarter sales framework. And look, this is way more than just a work-from-home job. It's a complete remote sales system designed from the ground up to give every single agent a clear, direct path to winning.
Okay, so what's the big advantage here? It really boils down to this perfect mix of freedom and structure. On one hand, you've got the flexibility to work from absolutely anywhere. But, and this is key, you're not just left on your own to figure it all out. You get a proven, fully scripted sales process that's designed to get you earning fast, often within your first couple of weeks.
But how proven is this process really? Well, it's all about the numbers. The whole system is mathematically built to get results. And that 33% you see right there, that's not just some random number they pulled out of a hat. It's the target close rate for your appointments. It's a predictable, reliable metric you can actually build a business on.
And let's be super clear on what we mean by close rate. We're not talking about how many calls you make. We're talking about the percentage of your actual, scheduled, face-to-face virtual meetings that turn into a brand new policy. That 33%, 1 out of every 3 qualified appointments, is your benchmark for success.
Okay, so that all sounds great, but how in the world do you get these high-quality appointments in the first place? Well, this right here is the real game changer, UniTrust's very own proprietary lead program. And yeah, it means no more cold calling.
I just have to say this again because it's so important. 0 cold calling. We're not talking about less cold calling or minimal cold calling. We're talking about none. Zilch. Guaranteed. The entire business model is built on people reaching out to you.
How is that even possible? It's because of these warm leads. Look, these are not just names on some random list. These are pre-qualified homeowners who have already taken action. They've mailed something in or called to ask for information on the exact products you offer. So when you call them, you're not an annoying interruption. You're the welcome solution they asked for.
The other grave thing is that this system is designed so anyone can get started, whatever your budget is. You can go for the fresh, exclusive leads from homeowners who just reached out, or you can get your feet wet with aged leads for as little as $1. You have total control over how much you invest to get started.
But look, having great leads is only one piece of the puzzle, right? You also need fantastic products to sell and a support system you can count on. And that's what this is, a full-service partnership that supports both your clients and you as an agent.
You're going to have this incredibly powerful and diverse portfolio right at your fingertips. This lets you become a true advisor, helping families with everything from protecting their mortgage to planning for retirement or college and covering final expenses, all with top-tier A-rated products from the best carriers in the business.
Now, that whole lead system we talked about, it really centers around mortgage protection. This is a special kind of life insurance that's designed to protect a family's biggest asset, their home. It makes sure that if a primary earner passes away unexpectedly, the mortgage gets paid off. It's critical financial peace of mind when a family needs it most.
And listen, you're never flying solo here. UniTrust has built this incredible safety net for its agents. Just picture this. You're in a virtual meeting with a client, and they throw a tough question at you. You can literally get live help right then and there to guide you through it and close the deal.
And that real-time support is absolutely crucial for something called field underwriting. See, your job as an agent is to really listen to a client's story, understand their situation, and then find the perfect product for their needs. This live assistance empowers you to do that with total confidence right from day one.
All right, so we've covered the system, the leads, the products, and the support. Now, let's get to the part you've probably been waiting for, the result of all this. Let's talk about your money and your path to real financial freedom.
Let's just put a real number on it. On average, for every single family you help secure a policy for, the commission is $500. That's a tangible reward for every successful meeting.
Now, there are 2 things here that are absolutely huge. First, cash flow. Commissions are paid out daily, so you get your hands on your money right away. And second, total transparency. There are no hidden fees, no charges for contracting, for training, or for that amazing support system. What you earn is what you keep.
So take a look at this. It really paints a clear picture of what's possible. You can do this part-time, of course, but let's focus on that middle bar. The average full-time agent, just by following the system, earns over $120,000 a year. That's not some top 1% rock star. That's the average. It just shows how predictable this model really is.
And believe me, it doesn't just stop with the daily commissions. The system is built to reward hard work with things like monthly bonuses, incredible all-expenses-paid vacations, and a clear path for promotions. You can actually move up the ladder every 2 months, based purely on your performance, not office politics.
Okay, so if all of this is starting to sound like the opportunity you've been searching for, you're probably wondering, what's next? How do I actually get started? Well, the onboarding process is really straightforward, and it's designed for people who are ready to take charge.
So here are the basics, the must-haves. You need to be a U.S. citizen, and you have to be able to pass a background check and a drug screening. You'll also need a life insurance license, but don't worry, UniTrust can help you get that done in just 1 to 3 weeks. But honestly, the most important thing? You've got to be a goal-driven self-starter who's truly ready to build your own business.
And that really brings us full circle. After seeing the system, the warm leads, the incredible support, and the very real income potential, you just have to ask yourself one question. Are you ready to finally build a business on your terms with a system that actually works and say goodbye to the grind of cold calling forever?